Just introspect ourselves. How much we are attached like hawks on our children. If anybody says anything to the children, people don't like it. I have got reports from Switzerland that if anybody says anything to the children, the parents don't like it. No. Nobody should say anything to their children. Here she gives her child to be crucified for the emancipation of humanity. I can't even look at the cross. Why we are so much attached to our children? What are we teaching them? Are we teaching them any sacrifices? Are we teaching them any sharing? Are we teaching them any tolerance? Are we teaching them forgiveness? On the contrary, if anybody says anything to the child, we don't like it. Leave alone crucifixion, leave alone even little punishment. The child has now become the biggest ordeal for Sahaja Yogis. I can tell you, I can see it so clearly. The attachment to children is so great in the West that I am surprised. Everybody gets children, what's so great about it? The greatness is what kind of children you are. Tomorrow these children, please move the child that side, don't do that, get out. Please get out and don't do that in the lectures. I don't like women standing here moving their carts and this. Show some respect. Can you do that in the church? Something, you see, sometimes I do not understand. That a certain protocol also women don't understand. Please take the child out and don't keep the thing here. Go out. Please tell her. You don't take your parabolators in the churches, do you? Where there is no Adishakti sitting. Because the principle is main is your own child. It's grabbing you, I tell you. It's grabbing you, your children are grabbing you, and you are grabbing them. So, we must understand. Are we allowing our children to grow big? Are they generous? Are they saints? Are they beautiful? How do they talk to us? Are they confident? Tomorrow they are going to be the leaders of Sahaja Yogis. Like Shivaji's mother, like Jijamata. How she made the son great. It's the mother who makes the children great. And if she wants all the time to sort of grab the child and the child to grab the mother, then it is suicidal. Suicidal for you and suicidal for the children. What have we done about our children? It's duty of every Sahaja Yogi to see that their children grow as great people, greater than you. They have to look after the world. If you spend time with your children, see that you mold them, you nourish them with love, and tell them that they should give love to others. That they should behave in such a manner that everybody should feel that love. Otherwise, they will become devils. Like Ravana. Ravana was a realized soul and spoiled by his mother, became a devil. If you don't want your children to be devil, first of all understand that they are not your children, they are my children, under your trust. And you are not to make your children dwarfies and smalls. This is a new temptation I find in Sahaja Yoga people are developing. So be careful. I wanted to warn you because we have to make our children like lights. Light burns for others, not for itself. We talk of lights, Diwali, all right, what? These lights are burning for others every moment. Do we learn from them? Are we burning for others? Are our children going to burn for others? We are making them so selfish. So thousands and thousands of children are going to come. And even when they are born, realized, I have seen you spoil them. I mean, if you take a diamond and put it in a gutter, it will be lost. Just like that. Even if you have the best children, you can ruin them by this kind of stupid idea that that's my child, this is mine. Expose your children to good things. Tell them what is good. Tell them how to be good to others. Tell them to look after them. Tell them how to press the feet of others, how to comb the hair, how to give food to others. Teach them. Let them carry little trays and feed others, to the birds. Let them give water to the flowers. Don't make them small. Some of the children are really dynamic, great saints born to you, but you are ruining them, and I have to warn you about it. That in Mahalakshmi Tattva, if you have to now give it to them, please remember that all these great incarnations of Mahalakshmi had to go through such ordeal. So what is the incarnation of Mary teaches us? Many people say, oh, what was Mary after all? She was just nothing. Look at the incarnation of Mary. What does she teach us? We are supposed to be Christians. We are supposed to be Hindus. Suppose. But what do they teach us, these Mahalakshmi principles? The last Mahalakshmi principle came as Fatima. Fatima, the Mahalakshmi, she stayed at home. She didn't show off. She was not the one who went out, stayed at home, looked after her household, looked after her children and made them two great warriors. Her children and her husband. They fought for the right. They fought for the truth. She was a Gralakshmi. I'm sometimes very much amazed also that if you see the television, a child is lost. It's the mother who speaks, the father does not. He seems more shocked than the mother. Mother is trying to show off because she thinks in the television she'll be seen. She's forgotten her pain, she's forgotten everything. She's the one who's speaking, the father is quiet. He's much more shocked than the mother. It's a common thing you see. Normally a mother should be shocked. So what is the principle of Mahalakshmi? Is that first is of sacrifice. Sacrifice their own children. On the altar of truth. Of course, that is not needed in surgery. You are all blessed people. You don't have to sacrifice anything whatsoever. But if you do not develop your children into proper ways, they will hold you responsible. And they will say, why did you not give us a full scope to develop? If you find your child is obstinate, if you find your child is miserly, if you find your child he doesn't know how to share love with others, or dominating, try to curb it down immediately. Children are very clever, extremely clever. The moment they realize that they will lose your love, they behave themselves. So this Mahalakshmi principle has to grow among men as well as in women. We have families now, and this has to work out, that do the whole family, people sit down and meditate. Do we teach our children the proper protocol of Shri Mataji? Like a lady bringing a perambulator in the hall. It's absurd. I mean, can you take a perambulator in the church? This is more than a church. Do you realize whom are you facing? And this is what you have to tell your children. Because this is the greatest time. This is the greatest time when you are here. The greatest time of spirituality, of the complete manifestation of the powers of the goddess. Where your children have to be the real flowers of beauty. Please don't try to cover them up with their souls dying out there under the cover of so-called love from you. So we have now 3 principles of Mahalakshmi that we have seen. And the 4th one is myself. Mine is a much deeper work, much wider, and tremendous patience. It won't work out if I sacrifice anyone. I have to sacrifice myself. I have to sacrifice my family, so-called. I have to sacrifice my sleep, sacrifice comforts, everything possible under the sun. I have to sacrifice for one reason, that your Mahalakshmi Tattva should be manifested. It should have its fruits. So you came to Sahaja Yoga as the seekers of truth, blessed by Mahalakshmi principle already. And if that is so, let us feel. We love our mother. Why? Why do we love? Why do we love her? Because she loves us. But love doesn't mean without any effort, without any work, without any sacrifice. I don't feel the sacrifice. I don't feel at all anything like that. Outwardly, many people say, Mother, how much you are traveling, Mother, how much you are doing this. I don't feel that. Because I enjoy it. And that is what it is important.